What's up, guys? It's your boy, the OnlyFans Predator. I'm back with that TPP True Crime Talk, baby. Before we jump into it, can you smash that like if you haven't already? Smash that subscribe, and if you could, hit that share and push it out there. Let's go, let's go. All right, the topic for this video. Hey, man, this one is getting this one. I knew this was a good one the first day I started watching it. I knew there was so much more to this one to break down. And that's that OnlyFans Stalker Trial. Bro, my lord. Any of you guys that have watched the first one, right, on this, like, I'm pretty much standing by the stuff I was saying, but I've kind of changed my opinion on the defendant standing. Oh, my lord. Let me give you a breakdown, because I know a lot of you don't even want to have to go watch that trial. But, dude, this one is nuts. So, I thought the dude was guilty of stalking. You know what I mean? But I also felt like, you know, the defendant was guilty of manipulating this young man who has less age than her, who has less experience than her, who didn't ever really have a girlfriend and not really have any kind of social experience with women. And then all of a sudden he has this older woman who does OnlyFans and knows how to manipulate men to her benefit, just, you know, marionetting this dude, right? So, that being said, you know, I was like, well, he's guilty. I mean, obviously he's dead to right guilty. They have him busted for stalking, you know what I mean, and getting into her place and this and that, taking pictures of things and all that. So I'm like, well, dead to rights. He's guilty of stalking, you know. I feel like the situation shouldn't even happen, you know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't even be fitting the bill for some situation like this. And I feel 10 times that now, right? Because what did we find out today? What did we find out today, guys? This is what we found out today in this case, right? Is she encouraged him. She wanted him to stalk her. Yeah. She encouraged him to be obsessed with her. And I'm not just saying, like, let him on to, like, she literally told him she wanted to stalk her. That she literally wanted somebody obsessed with her. And then she played all the manipulation games that she's played with them. On top of that, yeah, dude. And like, let me break it down. It gets better, right? And when I talk about this is high level manipulation, is she, for their first time together, right? When he came up to see her, she encouraged him to come see her, play little games, and then eventually told him, like, come into the apartment, and they did the thing. Bro, she literally had him do a simulated grape on her. I ain't lying, bro. Dead ass. What? So, oh my lord, guys, for real. Like, I just said that. I literally just told you guys that. So this young man basically was manipulated by an OnlyFans model who didn't keep it straight 100 on the platform, right? Which I could understand. If it was literally just on the platform in some way, he got her information, got her address, and he started doing this stalking thing, like, he's dead on guilty, dude. Oh, lordy. My bad. Apologize. He's dead on guilty. But, like, think about this, man. That's not the case. She literally developed a relationship with him. Literally developed a relationship where this dude thought, like, he was basically one of her, like, actual boyfriends or men, or like, it was an actual relationship. So he's in a relationship with this woman that's got a higher social IQ than him and experience than him, who's telling him, like, for his first experience with her, like, I want to simulate a grape. He does that, and he's basically bends at her will every which way. She's telling him that she wants an obsessive stalker. So he's literally just doing what she wanted. He's confused about the whole thing because he doesn't have social experience with all this stuff. And he's literally had done what she wanted. And then he gets himself in too far, doesn't know exactly where the boundaries are, but he's literally just doing what... Bro, I'm not playing. I literally feel bad for the dude at this point. I watched this kid... I watched this kid crying. Yo, crying genuine... like, upset, heartbroken tears in the trial. He could barely, when he took the stand, not break down at moments because you could tell he felt so embarrassed that he had got himself involved with this, and now he's being basically freaking Me Too'd on a level and made to look like an obsessive stalker when literally he was manipulated into doing what he did. I kid you not, guys. If you haven't watched this trial, it is worth watching. It's worth watching. I would go watch it. You can't make this stuff up. I don't even understand how the prosecution didn't look at all this and be like, yeah, I don't know about all this. If anything, in the evidence and the testimony of the victim, she pretty much is admitting to barter prostitution, where she gets some money or items in exchange for her time, which she had done things with this gentleman. I mean, physical, you know, they done hooked up. They done did other things. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know how this one's going to go with the jury, per se. But if the jury's seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, and they're thinking rationally and logically, like, they watched the victim get up and give the testimony and basically say in her own words that she manipulated this dude, but it's because she was messed up, you know, alcohol and this and that. She admitted to that, admitted to receiving things, right? And she literally was laughing on the stand at points. And then you have the defendant, you hear the story, and he's telling his side. It's like straight up, if you know anything about the social paradigm that we live in and these types of things and how the dating world works and all that, what he's talking about, you're like, oh, this poor dude's a simp. He literally just did what she wanted. He was at her will, and he's sitting there crying at this table or at on the stand. Like, he's literally crying. It's genuine. He's heartbroken. He's embarrassed. Like, he doesn't even know how he got there. You can tell. So, in this one, yeah, man, this one is crazy. I definitely, if I was on the jury, I don't know if I wouldn't say he was guilty. Honestly, if I was on the jury, I'd have a hard time convicting him because of everything that we've heard. Like, it would be a hard one for me to sell. So I feel like the jury, if they're seeing what I'm seeing, they're probably going to come back with either a not guilty verdict or a hung jury, because I'm sure there'll be a couple in there that'll be like, oh, he's guilty. You know, he got busted doing it. Well, he got busted doing something he thought that she wanted him to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's pretty much what I've heard. That's what I've witnessed in this trial. So, that being said, guys, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We pick back up on Monday. Yeah, and I believe that pretty much that's it. That's about, I think we're going to start hearing the closing Monday. And, yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. But I'm definitely interested to see what that jury comes back with. This is a crazy case. Definitely worth going in and listening to. You know what I mean? If you want to get that in depth and you want to hear those texts being read, watch the testimony, it really will, you know, it'll probably cement in your mind what it did for me. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. You know, I'll be back up here for that update. And I hope you guys have an amazing Friday. It's your boy, the Piscine Predator. Until next video, much love, y'all. I'm out. Peace.